News spreads around fast when you're in a tavern, and that's what I've learned. After I had left Canterlot, that snowy wasteland, I began moving around. Apparently word had spread fast there was a being, not from this world, or different, or whatever, a new species. Apparently the royals, or nobles, or whatever, were interested. The rulers of the land were as well, with their crazy student or whatever. That's what I've heard. They came in an attempt to stop me, so they could arrange a meeting with me. I climbed out my back window and left. Right now I was sitting in a tavern out of this wasteland. Out of the snowy wasteland. Before I left, I had a few things tailored for me. I had some boots made for me. I told them what materials and gave them to them, along with some jeans, a white shirt with a overcoat. The coat was made out of thin leather, along with, well, not thin leather, just enough to keep back a wolf from mauling me. On top of that, I also had fingerless gloves with a leather outing and wool inning. I also had my ski mask on, along with a pair of metal goggles with a hood over my head. My travel bag on the left side had my crowbar, and the right side had my machete. And on my tool belt, around my waist, had my hatchet. I'd finished the last couple bites and left, to go pursue a job of sorts. Whilst I was walking, I couldn't help but smile. I saw them again. Those two ponies. As I was passing by a carnival, naturally I would see them. There was some singing in the background. I didn't know where it was coming from, so I just shrugged. It was a carnival. One of them said, "You there, sir, step right on up here. Come on, get your ticket and step right on up. Throw a ball with a prize." I looked at them. Flim and Flam. Those two cheaty cocksuckers. They did all kinds of stuff. They cheated you out of your coins or your money or whatever. Bits, I think it was called. Oh, that reminds me. I was paid for saving Megan. She was royalty. I was paid about 500 Griffonian coins, or Griffin coins, or whatever. Apparently, pony currency was worth more than Griffin coins. Anyway, that's why I became a mercenary. To keep myself fed. As I looked at them, I smiled. They were both total assholes. Flim was the one I'm assuming was the one with no mustache, and Flam was one with a mustache. I looked around, wondering where that child was yelling at. Apparently she had won a prize, but she was angry. She was screaming. Flim was playing the piano, and I looked at Flam. He said, You there, Junior, step right on up here. Come on, toss a ball. First throw's free on the house. I knew that was bullshit. I said, look, Flam, I appreciate it, but I gotta get going, man. You know, stuff to do, all kinds of stuff, you know. See ya. Come on, don't be a spoil sport. Just step right on up here, Junior, trust me. It's not Junior, Flam, is what I said. These two douchebags were the most annoying fucking people, I swear. They had the face that you just really wanted to punch. They were intelligent to a certain degree. They were able to very, very easily get the lower intelligence people out of their money. They were able to sneak their way into their wallet pretty easily. I looked at him and said, Flam, I'm not stupid. I'm smarter than most of your... I'm actually smarter. I'm significantly more smarter, actually, than most of your population here. I know what you're trying to do. I'm not an idiot. You keep it up, I'll smack that mustache off your face. That shut Flam up. He wouldn't be using that annoying voice that he always does, where he tried to sell someone something. I remember the first time I was walking, he tried to sell me, well, I don't even know what it was. It was some kind of bottle or something. I drank it and almost got addicted. It was called Sneaky Salamander or whatever, I don't know. He came up and said, "You there, boy, you look like you're a little down, and go ahead and buy this bottle of Sneaky Salamander and I'll turn your frown right upside down. Come on, just get a... Look, for you there, sport, I'll give you a small discount." And he gave me a smile and said, "Just 50 bits. Come on, I know you got 50 bits on you, or else would you have that impressing wares you got there as well, with a rather nice looking blade." So, his charismatic attitude made me buy one. And ever since then, I fucking hated Flam. Flim was alright, I guess. But fuck Flam and that fake mustache. I continued walking, my hands in my pockets. Right now I was on my way to a job. Ponyville. Apparently the people there were incompetent and couldn't defend themselves, and they relied on 6 people. So I offered my services to one of them, Mare. She was out looking for somebody stupid enough, I could tell, to go out there and kill timber wolves that were threatening the safety of the children. One child almost got mauled, so now they were afraid it would happen again. They want me to go clear it out so they can take field trips into the ever-free forest, is what I heard. So what's my job? Well, reduce the timber wolf population a decent margin, and then navigate and map a certain area which would be good for them to travel, and try and fence it off. That way there is less need to worry. Overall, the job was kind of easy. It'd be tedious putting up that fence, sure, but I wouldn't care. Right now I was on my way down there. I didn't hold anything against Flim and Flam other than the fact that they were two insufferable assholes. Sure, I mean, I'd more than be happy to share something with them. Maybe a drink, but other than that, I wouldn't... Whatever. I was able to catch a ride on a wagon there. There were a few ponies in the cart. They looked at me, strangely. The few ponies that were in there was Lemon Cake, Muffin Fluff, and Thunder Duster. Lemon Cake and Muffin Fluff and Thunder Duster. Lemon Cake, Muffin Fluff, and Thunder Duster. Odd combo, but whatevs. I simply stood there thinking. I'm glad that there's, well, barely any racism, at least, in this place. I'm glad that there's barely a lot of things in this place. I'm just glad that I'm glad. This place is different from the human race. Different from humans in general. Of course, because they're fucking talking, walking ponies, but other than that, you get what I mean. As the wagon was still moving, Lemon Cake kept looking up at me. The other two were minding their business, but Lemon Cake was right there next to me. So, what are you doing down here? I'm out to do a job. What kind of job? Monster hunting. You're a monster hunter? I'm a mercenary. Oh. You seem a little hungry. And eyed her and said, yes, I'm a little hungry. True to her name, she handed me a cake. Apparently, she wasn't just a craft at lemon cake. She was a craft at all kinds of cakes, she told me. She told me that she was a baker. No joke, but whatevs. She was a baker. She baked many different things, but lemon cakes were her specialty. No joke. She offered me one. I smiled and said thank you. My sour mood was turned around. The second I took a bite, my taste buds had an orgasm. My mouth watered and I kept eating. I told her thank you and she handed me a glass of milk. I don't know where she got it from, but I'm not going to judge. I drank the milk and said, thanks, it's just I've been having a really sour day. I haven't gotten much sleep. Job after job. And I wasn't lying either. I had done job after job after job, rounding me around 1,500 bits in total. That was my total pot. That's how much I was carrying. On my travel bag, I also had a sleeping bag. I smiled and said, I'm just gonna catch some shut-eye, alright? She nodded. I laid my head back and fell asleep. I had killed cockatrice and a few other things, but sure, it was a dangerous job nevertheless. As I fell asleep, I waited to be welcomed to Ponyville. And to do that job, scrape those fucking Timberwolves. If I ever see Flam, I'm gonna knock that fake mustache off his fucking face, I swear to God.